Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Thunder Today YouTube channel. I am your host, Dylan Hibbard, and in today's video, we're going to go over the unfortunate news of Nikola Topic's injury. We'll dive into that. We'll talk about who will step up or who needs to step up in his absence for that first month, for these 4 to 6 weeks that he's going to be out. We're also going to talk about the Thunder Mavericks game that went on last night at the time of recording. It's not going to be gone yet, but we'll kind of talk about that because it is Cooper Flagg's debut game in NBA preseason, so we'll talk about that towards the end of the video. But first off, just talking about the Nikola Topic injury and news surrounding that. Came out that Nikola Topic is having a testicular procedure done, and he's going to be missing the first 4 to 6 weeks now. So that puts him around the early November to mid-November. So hopefully not missing too much of the actual regular season. I would guess around 2 to 3 weeks of actual regular season balls. So it's not really a major thing. It's just going to be a thing of once he's ready to get going, the process of getting him ramped back up and really be able to play actual NBA minutes. So this is a big blow for the Thunder. Obviously, Topic had a really good debut game last game. It looked like his playmaking was elite already at the NBA level, and that's what we'd like to see, and that's why we brought him on, because we knew his playmaking, his passing IQ, all of that was phenomenal, and we're going to miss that for the first few weeks. But I think there are a few guys that can really take advantage of this and really take advantage of the fact that he's going to be out for the first few weeks and try to take advantage of those minutes that were probably going to be given to him. I think one guy that we can really look at, because he had a tremendous game yesterday, was Chris Youngblood. If the Thunder really want to continue with these young guys and try to get them minutes, I think if Youngblood continues to improve and really goes out there in these NBA preseason games and impresses the coaches and Sam Presti and all that, I think he can earn his way on in those first few weeks, maybe get a couple of opportunities where he can go out there and get some minutes and some actual NBA time. I think A.J. Mitchell's going to benefit the most from this. I think obviously we know A.J. Mitchell and Topic are both guards that need the ball in their hand for the most part to kind of go, and they were both going to kind of have to fight for a certain amount of minutes. So I think if Topic is out for how much long in this beginning of the season, A.J. Mitchell can really take advantage and really take off once again. We know that at the beginning of last season, before he got injured with his toe that took him out pretty much the entire regular season, that he was doing great, and he looked like another rookie the Thunder were just going to bring out of nowhere and just contribute and make him do that. And now he's going to be able to with the Topic injury, and I think he's in the prime position, mostly out of anybody really, to go out there and take those minutes away and really do something with it. And I think the Thunder look at him as a guy that will do that. So I think Mitchell really benefits the most. Obviously, I think another guy is Ousmane Dieng. Obviously, with the Kenrich Williams injury, I think he already is going to get some playing time with the Kenrich injury. But now that Topic, Sorber, and Kenrich are all out, there's guys that are having to move up. So I think if you look at it from a standpoint of who's going to get those minutes, I think Ousmane Dieng can go out there and really be a big part of what the Thunder want to do early on. You're going to have your starting five as normal, and then you're going to have your Case and Wallace, your Caruso and Wiggins as your main three guys off the bench, and now you're most likely going to have J. Will come off the bench, especially in regular season play quite a bit. So there's your 9 guys. Now it's up to those 10. You have Isaiah Joe, who I haven't mentioned yet, but we know he's going to get playing time in there. So there's your 10 guys. And we know the Thunder in regular season play, they're so deep they can mix and match and get certain guys certain minutes. I think that Ousmane Dieng and A.J. Mitchell will be the two leading guys that now that you have your injuries of Kenrich Williams, Thomas Sorber, and now Nikola Topic out there, these two guys are going to be the ones that go out there and can take advantage of it, or they can blunder, not do well, and they can lose playing time to maybe a Brooks Barnhizer or a Brandon Carlson like Presti was hyping up, or maybe even a Chris Youngblood if he continues to play this way. So it's going to be interesting to see some unfortunate news. Once again, the Thunder already getting beaten up a little bit here in preseason, but the funny thing is you take all these injuries out, you take Sorber, Topic, and Kenrich, the Thunder pretty much have the same exact team as last year still. None of their, knock on wood big time, that none of their big guys have any major injuries so far that is going to make them miss the beginning of the season. The only guy that we really thought about possibly was J-Dub, and that's kind of been shut down for the most part. So yeah, these two rookies in Topic and Sorber are not going to play, but like we've said, we didn't have them all last year, so we already know how to go about it. Obviously, you wanted to get these guys in here and get them some playing time and some go at it so they're ready to take it to the next level, but that's going to have to wait a little bit longer for Nikola Topic this season. But now we'll kind of talk about the Thunder Mavericks Game 2 preseason for the Thunder. That's happening. I'm recording this before that game is going up. But the big news surrounding it is it's Cooper Flagg's his preseason debut for the number one pick. Obviously, Cooper Flagg is the number one pick. So that's going to be the big news surrounding it. And for the Thunder side of things, Cason Wallace will be in this game, so we're going to see Cason Wallace for the first time. Something to kind of keep your eye on is how often he takes the ball down and dribbles and ball handle, because we talked about it last week how they want him to take on the role of ball handling more. Now, especially with Topic out, I would really see a world where it's probably going to be him, Isaiah Joe out there, I'm assuming, and he's going to be out there probably ball handling a lot. So if you can watch the game, kind of watch that and see how Cason Wallace deals with that. Obviously, the Mavericks are going to be a team that we're going to see in postseason contention all year long, depending on their health with Kyrie, AD. Obviously, you have Derek Lively, Cooper Flagg, Klay Thompson. So the biggest thing for the Mavs is just going to be the injury bug. If they can stay healthy, they will be a very dangerous team come the playoffs. So for this and kind of what to look forward to, obviously on the Thunder side of things, we're going to see how Isaiah Joe bounces back. We're going to see guys like Ousmane Dieng once again, most likely Chris Youngblood out there. We'll see what Cason Wallace does, how long he actually plays and what he does in those minutes. But obviously all eyes will be on Cooper Flagg in this one to really see how Cooper looks out there in his first NBA game. I'm sure there's going to be times where the Thunder will play really good defense, but he's going to get to his spot and get up his shots because he is the number one pick for a reason, and I think he's going to be a really good NBA player for years to come, if not a superstar. But that'll be it for me today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment down below, what do you think about the Topic injury? Do you think this will be a lingering thing that kind of affects the Thunder long term, or do you think this is just kind of a quick little stint and he will get right back out there once the season starts? But make sure you hit the like and subscribe button down below. It helps out the channel so much. It helps it grow and gets out to even more, not just Thunder fans, but NBA fans to learn more about the Thunder. But that'll be it for me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.